Good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Today is March 10th, 2025. Market opens in exactly 3.5 minutes. And yeah, QQQ has sold back off to 491, to 483. I'm sorry, to 483. It is daylight savings time. So for everyone who was waiting for me to go live, daylight savings did happen, so we are now live now at 7:30. Even though it should technically be 8:30, I'm guessing, for anyone who didn't change their clocks back. um so yeah, so happy to be here for sure. Weird weather happening, snow in spring and vice versa. Okay, so markets, most anticipated earnings releases. Market does open in just a couple minutes. We put the most anticipated earnings releases on the board for the Discord. What was it, yesterday? So let's see, learn to earn, um, weekly economic calendar, and whoa, March 10th. We got a few companies reporting earnings this week. Some big ones. Dick's Sporting Goods, Groupon, DocuSign. There's a few on here. Okay, so check that out in our Discord if you want. It's 100% free, lifetime access. Now we're gonna watch the market. I did buy 2 shares of SQQQ at $34.95 last night when the market's in overnight trading. If you guys are interested in overnight trading and how you can do it as well, you can sign up with the first pinned comment link in the comment section, or the 4th link in the description section. That'll give you access to WEBULL, their overnight trading ability, and also when you sign up and deposit money, you'll get up to 75 free shares. So QQQ selling off, still getting rejected. Now it doesn't mean it has to keep getting rejected. It can very easily bounce, and it could become bullish. Okay, so we want to be aware of that, but overall sentiment is bearish, so we are going to go ahead and remain bearish as well. But hey, we trade the overall market. We do not trade our emotions or our feelings. We trade the overall market. Okay, links are spread around. And there we go. Everyone knows we are live now. Now, previous other resistance was at 36.90 for SQQQ. So if QQQ does bounce, we can see some action buying TQQQ. So we will see what happens with that. All right, everyone is aware, market is open, and direction can turn bullish very quickly. Does not have to be bearish. Okay, let us be aware of that. A lot of shortfalls here. And where else are we going? Insta. Put our link there. Perfect. Okay, market still selling off slightly. Now what I'd like to see is somewhat of a retracement. Maybe QQQ comes up to retest this moving average. Maybe it sells off and then we get a little bit of a bull run here. Drawing the 1 minute, looking to see what happens, if it gets rejected or not. Also, how was your guys' weekend? Hello, how was your weekend? Hope you guys all had a great weekend. You know, I did. I've been trying to do better with putting stuff on my Instagram as far as new stories and things I'm doing in my life. If you want to check it out, definitely sign up with our Instagram. And then we're also on TikTok too. So I got to see about changing my handle back to the correct handle. Okay, QQQ not able to find any support. Let's see what happens here. Pre-market support would have been right at 483. Pre-market support at 483. So if this gets rejected, it'll sell off. If it pushes up, then we will see some upward momentum. What the heck? Where'd it go? I'm gonna have to mess with my photos too and find the links and the thumbnails for all this. Okay, it's selling off. We're gonna buy 10 more SQQQ at market. Please do not copy me. Whoa. Buy market 10. Man, I should have bought it 36.20s. Oh well. Bad fill there. Yeah, really bad fill, but let's see. QQQ still selling off. What we want is for this to go come back down to like 480s, retest 480 50s. Would be cool to do. And this will continue to push up even more, up 1% on a light position, about $400. Nothing too crazy. If this pulls back, we'll buy a little bit more. We're gonna buy a little bit more to round it up to 20. Why does it keep making a stop? That's so stupid. And buy another 8. As far as this pulls back, we'll see. This could bounce though, right here. It's bounced off of this level at least once before. But overall, the NASDAQ has been making lower highs and lower lows. So yeah. Very light position, about $700, 20 shares on SQQQ. Internet is a bit slow. Today, we'll see if we get a bounce off of this level. We definitely can. There's nothing saying we can't. A little loud, okay. How are we all doing today? Thank you for joining us. Hello, hello. Beautiful day today. Very beautiful indeed. Okay, we'll see if we get a support here, or if this is just going to be somewhat of a bull trap. Hello, hello. We are live. I know Kristen asked in the Discord this morning if we were going to be going live. I told her, yeah, at the same time. Excuse me. Yeah, it is daylight savings. We get 1 less hour of sleep now. See if this retraces. It is a beautiful day, unless you're a bag holder, long-term investor. But the markets are down 2%. And are the market's going to continue to sell off? Or is it going to find support and push up? Tesla also selling off. Now, a lot of these companies can retrace back up, like AMD, very nice retracement back to moving average. Nvidia selling off, Google selling off, Microsoft and Meta selling off, Amazon selling off, Apple's taking a huge nosedive, down 3%. Holy moly. So we are looking at bearishness on the market. Look at that rejection there. Big drop on these companies. Big drop. A lot of selling pressure. A lot of selling pressure. See what happens here. It's a lot of consolidation. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Let me know in the live chat. There we go. The selling pressure continues. This will continue to push up as long as the markets sell off. Tesla is dropping. Everything is dropping. Look at this. If you're in TQQ this morning hoping for a bounce, you are down over 6% today. So be very careful. QQQ looking for that reversal. Here we go. Good morning, Kristen. How you doing? Uh-oh, here we go. Are we going to get it? What's pushing up? Tesla still selling off. AMD seems to be holding the market up. Nvidia slightly. Everything seems to want to try to push up, but it's having trouble this morning. Doesn't mean it doesn't have to, right? It's bounced at 480 before, right? We're on the 1 minute time frame looking at QQQ, which is the overall NASDAQ. I'm in SQQQ today. I got about 20 shares, about $700. I bought right here at this breakout, and I actually bought, what is it? I bought during aftermarket hours with WEBULL. There it is right there. I bought at $34.95 this morning, or last night. What the heck? Right here, yeah. I bought down here. Added a little bit more to my position up here, in hopes that the market will sell off even more. There we go. TQQQ, or let's see, QQQ. Let's see if it does get rejected here and begin to make lower lows, or is this going to be the area where it does bounce from that 480.50 level? Do you see that? Almost a perfect bounce from previous levels. 481. Right at 481, or are we going to have lower lows? Here we go. Looks like it's starting to sell off. Let's take a look at some of these other companies. SMCI up and selling off. XPV is up. Palantir trying to push up along with the market. Celsius pushing up today. Celsius up 6%. Look at that. We called this out a couple of days ago, or even last week. Look at this range, $25 range, and it broke that 27.50 range. And once it broke 27.50, it pushed up, and there it is. Beautiful move from 27 to 29, 6% in just a really small amount of time here. Up $2 per share, or 8%. This would have been the one to trade this morning. Celsius Energy. Gold trying to retrace, nothing happening there. Bitcoin is down, lower lows and lower highs. We talked about this. We exactly talked about this. Okay, it can sell off even more, so let's be careful. Mara down to $15 because of Bitcoin. QQQ, here we go. Pushing up, getting rejected. Is it going to continue to go up, or are we going to get rejected off of this 45-day exponential moving average? It's very possible. MACD is curling over, showing signs of it wanting to reverse, but again, it doesn't have to reverse, okay? I want you guys to be aware of that. We're going to buy 10 more shares down here. Why does it keep making stops? That is so dumb. I swear I hit market. Buy another 10 at 36.49. Even with 30 shares, you know, we can make a decent amount of money. Doesn't mean it has to reverse. We could actually get burned right here and rug pulled. Let's make sure we have risk management involved if you're going long or if you're shorting, okay? Both. Okay, we have 30 shares. We're in $1,000 on SQQQ. And make sure we're not bag holding. We need we need risk management, okay? Markets can pump. Looks like Tesla might hold. AMD pushing up, Nvidia pushing up. Back to those pre-market highs. Everything else seems to be selling off. Okay, we're not going to add any more to our position right now. We have almost $1,100 at 30 shares. Tesla showing signs of support at 246. Nvidia found support at 109 and pushing. These companies are pushing. Yep. Early stages of a reversal here for longs. Are we going to get that reversal today? It's possible. So Tesla pushing up nicely, and so is Nvidia from 109 to 111. Very nice. But we could get a very quick rug pull again, and this could begin to sell off even more. It doesn't have to, guys. It doesn't have to. This can actually run all the way up to those 490s, even 496 level, okay? 496 is a previous battleground from July of 2024, and it's tested it very many times in previous days. Here, 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 and here. But now it is below that moving average and continuing to sell off. Doesn't mean it can't find support overall here. It can, it has, but it doesn't mean it has to. And if QQQ could break above, that'd be great, but it doesn't mean it has to. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to go up. It's been getting rejected so many times. It could still have a reversal here, but it could also continue to sell off even more, okay? See how it continues to get rejected? It doesn't have to, though. It can be very bullish. Good morning. Good morning, Bernie. How you doing today? Good morning. How you guys doing? What are you trading? What are you guys looking at? I'd love to hear it, and I'd love to know. Tesla trying to hold the market up, and Nvidia, and I believe AMD. Yeah, Nvidia, AMD. We were gonna go long on Nvidia at 109. Why not? We still can, but let's see here. Getting rejected. Still getting rejected here. Hope you guys all had an amazing weekend. Smash that like button for me, guys. We got double digits watching. Please smash that like button so we get double digit likes. Okay, QQQ selling off. That's exactly what we thought was going to happen. Getting rejected again. It's looking really weak here. I don't know. Let's see here. Not looking good for the NASDAQ market overall at all. All right, all right. Hello, hello, Tom, Levon, welcome. Smash that like button as you guys come in. I'd appreciate that. Smash that like button for me. There we go. QQQs selling off. SQQQ pushing back up. We got 30 shares, about $1,100 in SQQQ, shorting the market. Going to be holding this a little longer than normal today. Maybe even longer than our live stream, possibly, as long as we continue to see progress. We just have to continue to see progress overall, and we will continue to make some decent money here. And remember, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button for us. Now, Tesla is pushing up. No, Tesla getting strongly rejected. See, bull trap for sure. AMD, nice push up from 98 to 100. And getting, well, testing that EMA. NVIDIA, a big sell-off here. So that's what we got to be careful with. We got to be careful with these bull traps. These reversal setups. This has been trying to reverse for like a week now. And every time it tries to reverse, it gets new bulls and new bag holders. And that's what we try to share with you here. Risk management, knowing you don't have to hold those positions overnight. You don't even have to hold them longer than an hour or two if you don't want to, okay? And that's what I want to showcase to you guys too. You don't have to trade when I'm trading. You don't have to even watch what I'm watching. But we want to teach you risk management here. And we want to showcase to you, hey, bag holders are going to get burned in this bear market season. Okay? 20%, we are in correction territory. 20% is correction territory. So, and it could consolidate and reverse very easily. There's nothing saying that that could not happen as well. All right, all right, all right. A lot of consolidation here. I'm also going to be putting out a series of helpful videos. Going to start padding our, really padding our Learn to Earn lesson library for you guys. Really put in the effort and get some more videos in with you all. I know we can use them. Let's see if we get that again. We are showing signs of a potential support. If it breaks above this moving average, then we can see progress to the upside. And we could be very bullish intraday. But that doesn't mean the overall pattern is not still bullish or bearish. It's still very bearish. It can continue to sell off, and this could be the area of opportunity for rejection. So we're just waiting and seeing. Excited to be here with you all today. I feel like the weekend was very long for me. Let me know what you think. I feel like the weekend was very long. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Or was it short for you guys? I felt like it was very long. Also, what can I do better on these live streams, guys? Is there anything you guys would like me to look at? Anything you're watching while we wait for markets to continue to sell off? Is there, let me know. Is there other videos you want to look at? Give me some recommendations for some good video ideas, what you'd like to learn more of. Ooh, look at that rejection. OMG. Huge rejection. Yeah, we got some people today, man. That's awesome. Mr. Toad, welcome. Second round, welcome. Bernie, TGFM, thank God it's Monday. Yep. Daryl, good morning. Let's see if we get another test of support here, or is it going to break again and this is going to sell off and we make a little bit more money? Look where it's at already. 36.90 previous support. Now this can easily go back to, even highs of $47. $47 would be a good area. $45 would be a good area. Yeah, maybe 45.50. A lot of consolidation. If you can run these plays here, these are some beautiful moves. That's a 17% profit right there. This one's another 17% profit. If you started shorting the market back when we talked about it at 26.52, you'd already be up $10 per share or 39% profit. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, QQQ. Testing that moving average, 481. 481. If this breaks 481, we will continue to see a lot of selling pressure here. And SQQQ will break this previous resistance as well and begin to push up. Bitcoin will also sell off along with the market. So let's see, Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin is down. Look at this, Bitcoin back to 81,000. Love it, love to see it. QQQ, it's about to break. 480, 481. There it goes. And now you're going to continue to see selling pressure. Wow. Wow. We love to see it. We are up shorting the market. How about that? We're up 1.5%. Let's see if we can get up to 2, 3, even 4%. If SQQQ or QQQ begins to sell off, we have new lows. It is confirmed. We have new lows on the NASDAQ. 480s. How low can this go, guys? This can go down to 450. It can retest 450 levels, so we're going to draw that. Doesn't have to. It could bounce off of these levels, but we are very, very bearish still indeed. Not looking good for the NASDAQ at all. Now it could start reversing. There's nothing saying this could not reverse here at these oversold levels. It definitely can. Now acting as a resistance. Do you see that? It's a support, but if it can't get back above it, it'll be a strong resistance and it'll actually get rejected even more. Bouncing off resistance. Let's see what happens. Do we break through this level? Any other companies you want me to look at while we're waiting? Tesla selling off. AMD selling off hard after a nice run up. Nvidia selling off back to moving average. We'll see if it holds here or does it get rejected. Google continuing to get rejected. Microsoft will be testing moving average but continuing to get rejected. Meta and Amazon rejected below those moving averages. And Apple with a strong rejection here, down literally like 4%. 3% of that was from open on Apple. So markets aren't looking good. They can still recover. They can still reverse. But it doesn't mean it has to right now. Okay, I want you guys to be aware of that. If you guys think that this is a good price point to buy for that reversal, then by all means, go ahead. But I believe the market can sell off even more than what it already has. And that's just me. I'm not being biased. Um, I'm just looking at the overall direction of the market here. Okay. We get these big rallies and then kind of this like flat line with a sell off. We got another rally, flat line, big sell off. We had a rally, sell off. And we may get a little bit of a rally back up to moving to the EMA 489-ish, and then we can get another sell off. It also doesn't even have to go all the way back up to those levels. It can get up to this 482 and then sell off there as well. So I know there are people going long on certain positions. I know there's someone who's long on Tesla right now, buying at 240s and 245s and 250s. But again, doesn't mean it has to go up. It can go down to 200. But this looks very oversold, but also very bearish over a long period of time looking at Tesla. And direction can change, right? Direction can change. We can see a very strong recovery. We can also see it sell off even more. But look at the recovery from yesterday's Friday sell off. It sold off 2.5% or $11 per share for a beautiful recovery all the way back up. What the hell? Why isn't it not working? Pushed up all 2.5%. It pushed up after that sell off, $12 per share. So being patient is important. We don't want to get in too heavy. That's why I haven't got any more position on SQQQ. And we could add another 20, 30, 40 shares if we wanted to very comfortably. But we're going to just wait for direction. Direction was there, still there for us. But we are waiting for this to sell off a little bit more. Tesla can continue to sell off. AMD can push up and it could also sell off. But right now it looks like everything is just struggling to make new highs. So QQQ selling off again. Let's see if we get a strong rejection candle. Or does it hold support here? And this is the whole point. This is why I love these live trading sessions. You get to learn from my mistakes. You get to learn from my thought process. You get to learn from my successes. Ultimately hoping that I become a catalyst in your trading journey and in your success. Bernie says maybe SQQQ needs to reclaim 36.75 for more long. 36.75, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. And again, it's just based off of QQQ. So QQQ is really fighting this 481 level. If it drops below 481 again, we can get below 480. We can get to 479, and then the bloodbath will continue. So a lot of it's going to have to deal with QQQ. And then remember, QQQ is a combination of a lot of different companies in it. So when the combination of companies sell off, QQQ sells off. And who owns those companies? Like NVIDIA has shares in AMD, Google, Microsoft, Meta. Meta has shares in NVIDIA, AMD, Tesla. Apple has shares in Amazon. Amazon has shares in Microsoft and Meta. So they all have shares in with each other. It's like all the boats in a tide. All the boats go up with the tide and down with the tide, right? You don't get just one boat that goes up and all these ones stay down here. All of these are selling and investing into each other, which makes it so interesting that when one sells off, they can all sell off technically. Okay, market is selling off back to 480, 480. If it breaks 480, we're in trouble, guys. Lower lows. SQQQ pushing up. We are up 1%, about $15 here. I'd love to see just a little bit more. We could push up, you know, maybe to that 38, even $38 on SQQQ. Nice 50 bucks or 4.5% profit. Doesn't mean it has to, right? It's at previous high levels at 36.92. A beautiful little bounce right off of that. And there we go. 480. QQQ back to 480 now. This is a lower low from where we started out today. What are we going to do? Continue to draw these lower low candles or lower low lines? 480.02, which would be another support technically. 480. Does it hold? It can, or does it sell off? But remember, this was a support just a moment ago, and now it can't hold above it. I'd love to see SQQQ push up even more and see more selling pressure in the market. Again, we are shorting the market today. Now, it doesn't mean this can't recover. It can recover very easily. It did yesterday. I keep saying it because it can continue to happen. Here we go. We just made newer lows. 479. 479 is our new low. Wow. So we are going to delete these here. SQQQ pushing up to $37. We are up 1% officially. A little over 20 bucks. How low can it go, guys? This is fun. This is a lot of fun here. Up almost 2% on our trade, 1% on the day. So only have about half of my position size in this currently. But I really am considering either adding more or buying that reversal when the reversal plays out, kind of the way it did yesterday. If it begins to reverse, then I'm buying in on TQQQ, and we'll ride TQQQ up short term, you know, $3-4 per share. But for now, it looks like QQQ is still selling off. 479. 479.50 is a new low for QQQ. This will now act as a support for a moment. Look at this. Bull trap, dump, bull trap, dump, bull trap, dump. Are we going to get another bull trap and a dump on this purple moving average? It's very possible. I mean, SQQ already up 41% in 2 weeks. 41%. That is amazing. Yes, okay. So QQQ down again, 490, 479. We're going to get 478. Oh, man. Everything is selling off. Bitcoin's selling off to $80,000. Its low was at 79,000 previously. 78,000 was a previous low. We're going to go ahead and put that down here. Does it bounce or does it continue to sell off even more, guys? It can come down to 70,000. We already know this. It can go down to 50,000. And it sells off with the market. So when the market sells off, I'm not surprised that Bitcoin sells off. 479, 478. Selling pressure continues. We're going to go ahead and lock in I don't know. Last time we sold too early, and we left a lot of money on the table. Look at this sell-off. Still continuing to sell off. Down 2.5%. Bernie, maybe 36.90 for SQQQ needs to hold for higher if possible. Agreed. Agreed. 36.90. Yep, I agree. I see that as well. QQQ. Let's see what happens here. Super oversold. We could be due for a reversal. Would love to continue to short and hold my SQQQ position. There we go. Let's sell off even more. Give me some more selling pressure here. We want the NASDAQ to sell off, guys, today. At least I do personally. If it recovers, great. And like I said, we'll sell this and we'll get into another position. I just want to cut myself short on this trade. If it begins to sell off even more, we want to make sure that we're doing a good job by holding on to our winners longer. If it breaks 37.21, we'll hold a little longer. We're going to put a stop at 37.10 for 10 shares. We're going to put a stop at 37.10 in case it does come below 37.10. If it pushes up, then we will sell a few more shares. Markets can begin to recover here. Doesn't mean they have to, but they can begin to recover. And we're already up a good $20 here. So just locked in a few dollars in profits. QQQ can definitely rebound here. Or this can be showing stages of a reversal now. Let's see, does it get rejected off of this moving average for lower lows? Let's see, retesting 37. And we got a good average down here. 36.41 is a really good average. Okay, strong rejection here. Trying to reverse. Do you see this? It tried to reverse here, couldn't do it. Tried to reverse here, couldn't do it. Tried to reverse here, couldn't do it. So possible reversal here for that bull, for those bulls. Here we go. Okay, 40 minutes here. Okay, selling pressure continues. $478. Can't believe that. Those are some crazy lows. Those lows have not happened since, what, October, September last year. So gave back everything from September. Still looks very weak. A lot of selling pressure. Looks like it's trying to hold here though, so I may want to consider locking in some more profits if it can hold here, if we do start seeing signs of a reversal. A lot of consolidation here. Let's see if it holds, or does it push up? Looks like it may be pushing up here. It's getting rejected though off of that moving average. There we go. Are we going to get that reversal? We get ready to sell. Here we go. Is the market going to continue to sell off? Looks like it is. QQQ down to 478.90. 478.90. 478.85. Now we can get a reversal set up here now at 810 or at 830. We can see the market shift and begin to kind of reverse a bit and then begin to sell off more. Doesn't have to, but it can. We've seen it happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out right here. I probably sold too early, but guys, I'm not going to risk this to come all the way back down. Very, very oversold. Like, we are playing with fire at these levels. Very oversold. It's a lower low than Friday, closing at 481. Now down to 478. Possible reversal setup here for the longs. And if this does, I'd love to get a few shares of TQQQ when we do time that reversal here. Okay, so if this reversal plays out, I already locked in profits, right? $21 on SQQQ. We want to see if this begins to recover, okay? We're going to go ahead and lock that in. 2% on the day, shorting the market. 2% on the day, shorting the market. A lot of selling pressure here. Okay, we're going to lock in that 2%. Boom. 21.79, 2% on a nice little trade here. As this begins to reverse, we could actually go long and get a few shares here at market. Now this is even riskier, guys. This is even riskier here. Now we're going to go long on TQQQ, okay? Doesn't mean it has to, but I do feel like this is extremely overbought, especially from yesterday's highs, showing a lot of consolidation at this level. We're already about 45 minutes into the market, so we could see a nice little reversal back up to moving average, or maybe even back up to EMA before this continues to make lower lows. But I'd love to see this reverse here. Okay, now it's starting to reverse slightly. Slight reversal. And I'd say this going long is way more risky than continuing to short it, because the market overall direction is bearish. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to push up. It can actually sell off even more. Okay, but to me, it looks like we are at those areas. A lot of consolidation. MACD is open, and the signal, MACD did cross over this signal. So there's a lot of good indications that this could push up, but it doesn't mean it has to push up. Okay, it can sell off. And right now I am down $1 on my TQQQ. I'm very interested to see what happens here. Again, already locking in profits on SQQQ. Okay, guys, I just keep saying that because I want you to know we started shorting. Now we're potentially going long. Okay. NASDAQ is back at November levels. And it only skyrocketed because they said Trump was elected president. And I even heard Biden, the markets ran for 4 years with Biden, and now they're crashing with Trump. But it's not crashing, it's correction. We need to correct. Everything needs to correct so we can get new people in, new buyers in at the 450s, 470 levels to push back up to 500. Imagine being a bull and buying QQQ at those levels, or even TQQQ, and it pushing up over 50%. That's what everyone wants, right? Here we go, QQQ finding support, a lot of support at 478. I'd love to see a nice reversal setup here. It does have to get above 481 resistance, as it has created itself a nice little resistance there. But if it can hold this consolidation and make new highs the same way it did on Friday after a nice sell-off and recover slightly, we can make money not only on the downturn, right? We can make money on the uptrend, okay? Doesn't mean it has to, but it can. We bought this as it pushed up and made some money. And if QQQ begins to retrace and push up slightly, then we can make money on the rebound with TQQQ, okay? Here we go. We're going to get our market order to sell. Is reversing here. We are seeing progress to the upside now. Now it can get rejected at 481, so we'll see what happens here. It is at 480. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of people watching today. That's awesome. QQQ pushing up. Here we go. It's above that moving average and holding above that 9 EMA. Very nice stages of a reversal. I would love to see it here. And QQQ looking for that reversal. Tesla starting to push up. Very nice. AMD also pushing up. Beautiful recovery after a retracement. Nvidia trying to push up, Google flatlining, Microsoft pushing up, Meta trying to push up, Amazon trying to, Apple flatlining. So we're getting a lot of flatline because there's a lot of companies trying to get back up from these oversold levels. Tesla's down 8%. Nvidia's down 3, Google's down 4%, Meta's down 4%, Amazon's down 3%, Apple's down 4%. So this can all continue to sell off. I want you guys to be aware of that. My TQQQ trade can go south very quickly. So we want to make sure we have our stop order set. I got $20 in profits already, so technically I could risk all 20. Not going to. Probably risk, probably that less than 1%, like $5. If it doesn't hold this level at 47.88 and begins to make lower lows, then we'll have to get out of our TQQQ position because it's just overall direction's not there. Consolidation, tried to get back above for the bulls. Looks like it's going to sell off and potentially sell off even more. Tesla selling off. There we go, 479. Yeah, overall direction is bullish. But we are holding here. There is some hope for the bulls today, some intraday hope. Not a lot, but there is a little. A lot of consolidation here at this low. Man, this is fun. This is fun, man. I love hanging out with you guys. Love trading. One of my favorite parts of the day. Early. It's early. But I do like to show up. It's funny how when I first started, I used to debate like, oh, well, man, I don't really need to show up, and I don't feel like it. And it's like, this is like a job to me. Or it used to be a job to me, right? Kind of. And now I just love it. Okay, breaking. I just love it. It's like a hobby that pays you money. You gotta hang out with all your friends. Okay, this is selling off. See, I swear I put market. $478. Hope it was just trying to stop out any bears, any more bears here that were trying to double down. Here we go. Very strong wick showcasing there are bulls stepping in, and it reclaimed 479. So it likes 479. I just don't think it's gonna hold. Let's see though. A lot of consolidation. 479 was claimed. Okay. Oh man, here we go. It's selling off. Okay, we're gonna get out. Yep, take profits. Shouldn't even got into TQQQ. We can get a very good reversal here though throughout the day. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. A lot of consolidation though right here. A lot of consolidation. $478.50. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is selling off. Okay, we're gonna get out. We're not gonna play around with fire anymore. Okay. We're gonna get out. TQQ down about $6. That's okay. That's okay. We do not want to get caught holding this. SQQQ is the winner. We should have held that a little longer. 37.12, 37.09 we sold, and 37.10. So literally at 37.10 was where we sold. Hey, a lot of consolidation. A lot of consolidation. I didn't want to get stuck when the reversal happened on this. And also, didn't even have to get into TQQQ. There's no point in doing it, but that's exactly what could happen when people do hold those positions. Again, this could reverse now. Now that we had some people sell, it could reverse and go all the way back up to $64, $65. Doesn't have to for TQQQ. Okay, this can continue to get rejected. I want you guys to be aware of that. I bought at 62.47 and I believe I sold like at 62.20s, 60, 62, something like that. For some reason, it's not showcasing it to you now. Oh, there it is. I sold at 61.87. 61.87, so lost a couple bucks, but overall, hey, I'm okay with that. We're still up $15, and markets do continue to sell off. This will make new highs. A lot of weakness in the market. Bernie, I'm still adjusting to the daylight savings time change. Been trying to get up at 3:30, but slept late today. 3:30, man, that's early, man. 3:30. I got trouble getting up at 6. 6 o'clock. Yeah, it looks like QQQ making newer lows. 477.98. Can you guys believe that? 477.98. Even I took a small loss on this potential reversal. Hey, a lot of consolidation right here. It looked really good, especially moving above this moving average. Didn't get it. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It could happen now. You get a nice reversal now, or it can continue to sell off. But that's where over trading will actually take into effect, and we could really get in trouble for over trading. QQQ retracing here. See, and we got out of SQQQ at a good time as well. So happy with the trades today. 62.47. We could have actually got back our entire $6 by just waiting. We could also continue to lose money as it was pushing down. One green candle doesn't mean anything, but one green candle is a lot better than, say, this consolidation here. So we can see this actually push up much higher now that it has a big solid green candle compared to earlier when it was consolidating. 61.87, 62.30s. So yeah, it couldn't even get above where I bought it at. I bought at 62.47. It got up to 62.43. Okay, and that's where that starts taking effect. So not the perfect trader by any means, but what I do understand is when to lock in profits, when some of these plays are a little overextended. But hey, I'm not the perfect trader either. I could be holding this one right now, going long, and we could be up more money as well. I could have also bought the wrong side today and been down money. So I'm very happy with the way that the day played out. Bernie, the Qs this morning be like fire. Yep, that's crazy. Wanting to watch the pre-market gainers. I know, and you know what? That's exactly why they're called pre-market gainers, because they only really gain during pre-market, right? I know I've gotten into some after hours once the opening bell opens, and they just sell off like this all day. And there's some that actually push up even higher. It just depends. So, okay, can't get above 62.43 though. See that? A lot of consolidation, a lot of rejection. Now it can push up above it. Nothing wrong there. Nothing saying it can't. 62.47 was the area that I bought. And look at that. I would have pretty much got all my money back if I would have waited, you know, what, 4 or 5 more minutes. And I knew the market was going to recover slightly, right? Doesn't mean it has to go all the way back up to where it was, but we're going to see that intraday volatility where it sells off and then it pushes up. It pushes up and then it sells off. And we've been experiencing that this entire month. Starting here, selling off from those highs, right? Selling off, flatline, sell off, flatline. And then you got a nice little pump, sell off, flatline, sell off, pump up, sell off, pump up, sell off, pump, sell, pump, sell. So are we going to get a pump, or is it just going to continue to sell, right? But again, it doesn't look good for me, for people who are holding long term. 62.47 was the price to get back above. It can't even get back above 62.40s, right? Very weak. Very weak. So timing a reversal is much harder when the company is bearish compared to timing a reversal when it's bullish. Example here, let's say Nvidia. Nvidia is a great company to talk about here, but would you say you'd be able to plan a reversal better with a company that's bullish? Like, we understand that in these areas it pushes up, right? When it's below the moving average, it sells off. So even here, showcasing that it's a lot of choppiness. Once it broke that moving average and found that bullishness, we got a nice bull pattern up. And that's what we can trade daily, right? We're waiting for those confirmation, we're buying the lows, and we're holding to those highs. QQQ, same thing. It's sold off to 491. You could have waited and then bought that and rallied all the way up to 503. And then you could have waited and you could have actually sold this part here. This rejection period could have sold. Now, again, there's no such thing as a perfect trader. What we can do is we can learn from each other's mistakes and our successes. Very bearish. There's no reason why I should be going bullish on this. It's not showing any signs of a potential reversal yet. Possibly here in these areas, potential reversal, a lot of consolidation, and it can definitely reverse. It could also sell off even more. So TQQQ, again, just kind of not really doing what we wanted it to do. And yeah, lost about $6 there and made $21 on SQQQ as it begins and still continues to push up. So happy with the trades. Nonetheless, we've been going live for about an hour. So yeah, I appreciate you guys' time. If you want, we could, everyone who's still watching could hang out and watch the screen with me a little longer if you want. And if you guys have any stocks you'd like me to go over, then share those tickers with me, and I'd be happy to take a look at them for you. Markets are continuing to sell off. Could have been another, what, 30 cents? 30 cents on 30 shares. Another like $10 right there. Another $10, so. See overall market, Tesla still getting rejected, down almost 9% on the day. Horrible. AMD also getting a huge rejection from those highs of 101. If this can hold, the markets will sell off more. Nvidia getting rejected. Google continuing to get rejected. MSFT or Microsoft, a lot of consolidation but rejected. Meta getting rejected. Amazon trying to find that support but overall getting rejected. And Apple even lower than where after it got rejected, down 4.5%. QQQ 478.50. It is at that 478.50 level. It's kind of liking it. It's liking that 478.50 level. It really, really does. Doesn't mean it has to hold, but you know, it's starting to set up for stages of reversal. SQQQ pushed up 37.33. Wow, there it is, 37.40. 37.40 is the new resistance for SQQQ. 477.94. Wow, there it goes. Market is continuing to sell off. Only regret is I didn't hold my SQQQ position a little longer. I said it, right? If it holds above this 9 EMA, this 9 EMA, the purple line, acts as a support. And if I would have just held above this level, right, and continue to hold, we would continue to be making money. Okay, quick reversal here. This is what I was scared about, these long wicks up, this doji for a potential reversal. I mean, those are all potential candlesticks for a reversal setup. Here we go. GQQ can potentially reverse here and begin to push up for the day. Are we going to get trapped again? Even 2 shares long at this level would give me my money back a little bit, I guess. But we don't want to trade like that. Look, here we go. Yeah, we definitely don't want to trade if it's like this. Way too choppy. Bernie, I haven't had time to look at the charts much lately. All work and no play. I hear you. I hear you. Hey, I can take a look at those for you real quick. Let's go to screener, tops, top gainers on the day. We'll look at 5 minute. And this is the top gainer on the day. Was it pre-market? I might have pre-market on. Let's go day. STSS, XAGE, SNOA. Now I've traded a Sonoma before. From 230 to 340. $1 per share. Could have picked up 1,000 shares. Made $1,000. How about that? But just as much money as you can make, you can lose, right? The more volatility, it can go both ways. You could make 100%, you could lose 100%, right? Not necessarily if you have a good stop loss and risk management, but you know what I mean. Novo, yeah, they had some solid ones. Solar Bank, look at this, from 360 to 450. Bernie, you have more than me today. I've not clicked my mouse into anything this morning. Hey, bear market, it's okay. When we're unsure and we're not sure what position to take, sometimes the best position is to not have one. Is to not to take any position at all or to be cash heavy. Market selling. Also, guys, I'm getting dividends. We're getting dividend payouts. QDTE just paid out a dividend. And so we're making money with dividends as well on our long-term account. Let's see, history. What's today, the 10th? QDTE paid out. JEPQ paid out. AG&C already paid out. What else? QDTE is going to pay again another special dividend on top of the one they have. Costco dividend. Yeah, we got quite a few dividends here. XOM has a dividend today. AG&C will be paying a dividend tomorrow. Main Street and O will pay a dividend on March 14th to me. ADC, Stag, Apple or APLE, PSEC, and Pepsi, all dividends coming as well. So not bad. Getting paid some dividends, getting paid some stock money. And here we go. QQQ did make a lower low to 477.25. 477.25. So good thing we got out of our TQQ position, right? This is where people get trapped out and they end up having to hold, and then they hold a little longer or they buy a little bit more and they think it's going to reverse, and then they think it's going to reverse again, and then it does it, and before you know it, they're down $100, $200, and they are discouraged, and maybe they don't want to even invest anymore. It's all about getting in and getting out and locking in those profits. Wow, another 50 cents on $30, 30 shares, another 15 bucks. $40, $50 day, very easily shorting the market. And hey, what do? I sold just a little too early, but hey, that's okay. Not the perfect trader, still locked in profits. And yeah, enjoyed the live stream with you all today. Now tomorrow or later on today, this could rebound very easily. It could rebound, doesn't have to. We could continue to hold SQQQ and it could sell off the entire day. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see. On the 30-minute and the 1 hour, it can begin to rally. Doesn't have to sell off forever, right? So I want you guys to be aware. Lock in your profits when it makes sense, and know when not to take a trade when it makes sense. And remember, it does not have to make sense to anybody else but you when you make a trade. Okay? The point is understanding it's a calculated trade and that you can tolerate the risk and you have a trade plan when you're going to cut losses, when you're going to take profits, etc. Okay. Bernie, you made bank this morning. Good job. Is this sixth consecutive green day? Yeah, I do believe actually. Let me check WEBULL. Um, I think we are because we had 5 last week, didn't we? We're expecting a red day. We are expecting a red day. I just don't know when it's going to happen. Yep, that's correct. Sixth consecutive green day in a row. All last week was a green week. So any one of those videos, live streams, you can watch and understand how I took those profits. 6 consecutive days though. I don't know if you guys can see that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 consecutive green days. I wish it was a little better quality. But yep. Potential reversal here on QQQ right here. Doesn't mean it has to happen, but we are seeing some nice big green candles. Again, they could be bull traps. Bull trap sells off. Bull trap sells off. Nice bull trap, and it could begin to sell off. So be careful. Do not hold any positions overnight unless you can tolerate the pullbacks. And never in trade with money that you are not willing to lose. If I lost this $1,000, $2,000 in my account, yeah, it would suck. I'd be sad about it, but it wouldn't be detrimental to my overall well-being and current life situations. You know what I mean? Don't trade with the last bits of money you have. That would be probably one of the worst things you can do when first starting out. I've learned also through time, there's no such thing as, quick, easy money, or else everyone would do it. It's not easy. It is a hard thing to do. If you're able to break even or even just not lose money, you're doing better than 90% of people. So if you can make money while learning how to trade, then that is just like the cherry on top. That is the bonus you get for showing up every day. And I want you guys to all understand that as you begin to become more confident, become a better trader, it's easy to fall into the trap of over trading and actually not preparing yourself for those red days, not having strong risk management, especially after 6 days. I know there's a red day coming. I know it. It could have been today. And by not, by having emotions take over and not managing risk or thinking that I am going to be right, that's a big one. We're human. We want to be right all the time. It's very emotional when we're wrong, and we need to understand that. When we're wrong, we need to cut those losses. We need to accept the loss. Don't hold, don't hope, don't buy more and average down on the dip. Don't hold overnight and turn a day trade into a swing trade. I've done it. They never work out. If you're down 10% on a day trade, more than likely you're going to be down 10% the next day, 15, 20%. Now, there are cases where you get those beautiful rebounds, your trade plan works to your favor, and you can get out. It's also good to have smaller position size. If you noticed, I didn't use my full position size today. I used about a third of it, maybe about half. In that case, knowing, hey, I can get out, buy something else and recover, or if it does fall below where my actual price point is, you noticed how I bought more down here, about another $300 worth, when it showed signs of it holding above this moving average. Now again, I could have done better by holding this longer, but again, at this consolidation area, it already crossed below the EMA, showing me signs that this would sell off, and I've been there before. I've been holding it to where I'm up 20, and I hold, and it goes all the way back down, actually down 20, right? No matter what the number is, it's important to understand direction, lock in those profits. And again, as you begin to be more confident as a trader, then you will make those better decisions, and you won't have to waste day trades or waste time and energy by buying into something, losing money, getting out, wasting a day trade, having to do it again tomorrow, buying in again, losing money, waiting again. That can discourage people a lot. So my best thing to do would be to buy one share. Buy one share of SQQQ. Follow along with me on the live streams, or don't. Find a company that you're interested. Do you believe in AMD? Buy one share at 98. Try to sell it at the tip at 101, and you make a couple dollars. The point is you're practicing and you're getting comfortable with your emotions. I noticed when I went from 20, 30 shares to 50 shares, it wasn't that bad. But then when I started trading with 100 shares, I couldn't handle that emotion, and I'd end up not cutting my losses quick enough, and resulted in many red days. Now, with 6 consecutive green days, I'm able to control my emotions, trade with a smaller amount, a smaller position size, but I'm also more comfortable. And the more comfortable you are, also helps with confidence, which also helps with competence. So then you get this spiral. Instead of a downward spiral, like say someone who is doing wrong or doing bad things, you can get an upward spiral, right? It's like that snowball effect, but uphill instead of downhill. Confidence goes up, your competence goes up, your overall mood, you're happy now, you're excited, you have more positive energy, and then that creates more positivity and more confidence and more good trades, and it's snowball. But do not get discouraged. Do not put yourself down on a bad trade. Review the bad trade, know where you messed up, and then learn from your mistake and try not to make it again. That's the best thing we could do as traders. Remember, if you're breaking even, then you're doing better than 90% of the market. And if you're making money while learning how to trade, then guys, that is that sweet, sweet cherry on top, the little bonus for all your mornings showing up to the market and learning one of the toughest skills in the world. Okay? If you learn to be a doctor, you could learn to be a doctor. It might take you 10 or 20 years, but you would know the exact way to do a specific procedure as a doctor. That's a skill. You can learn it over time. It's also very textbook, very calculated, right? There can be errors, there can be variables, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same strategy to save a life, right? Depending on the outcome. And you go to school for that. With stock market, there is no textbook, there is no right way, and there is no, hey, I got this strategy and I mastered it. The market is always changing, the rules are always changing, the strategies are constantly changing, and that's what makes it one of the hardest skills in the world to learn. 90% of people who try to trade will lose 90% of their money in 90 days or less, and those are facts. So, enough with my rant. Bernie said keep the red days small when it happens. That's very correct, right? If you can make 1 or 2% a day and be consistent over 5, 10, 20 days, and then you get that one bad 1% day, it doesn't matter, because 1% off of 20% is still 19% in profit. QQQ selling off, oh my goodness, down to 476.82, another low. We just keep bringing this support bar down, and SQQQ keep pushes up another $30 pretty much there, which would have been a nice $50 or $60 day on a very small position size, around $1,000. So definitely left some money on the table, but we also locked some in as well. So that's exactly what I showcase to you guys every single day. And if this is your first time watching, I go live every morning, 100% free, for you all to learn how to trade and be more of a profitable and consistent trader in the stock market. So guys, be a part of it. Smash that like button for me and consider joining our Discord. Again, it's 100% free, lifetime access, and it may not be free for long. If we start doing really well, we get over a certain number of Discord members or a certain dollar figure. If I start making a few $100s a day, you already know we're going to get a lot more followers, a lot more spam, and a lot more people trying to take advantage of you guys as my following. So I don't want that to happen, even if we have to charge like $1 for Discord. Nonetheless, if you get in now today, it's 100% free, and I will never ask you for money once you become a member in that Discord. Now, later, if I do charge $1 or $2, you won't have to pay. You'll already be a member. So get in now while it's free, and this is the only service I offer. It's a free service, and it's the only one I offer. So if anyone is reaching out to you, asking for money, or saying they will trade for you, do not believe them. It is a scam. Report them, and also let me know, and I will try to ban them if they are in that Discord group. So, man, a lot of FOMO happening right now. I knew the markets were going to continue to sell off, but at the same time, I didn't. You know, who knows that NASDAQ is going to be down 15% or 3%, $15 in a single day. That's crazy. Everyone's anticipating that reversal. Doesn't mean it has to happen. It's down to 476.38 and continuing to make lower lows. And SQQQ pushing up to 37.73. Holy moly, what a trade indeed today. So with that said, guys, you know, we're already on almost an hour and 20 minutes. Any questions, any comments, or anything that I can do better for you all, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. And let me know. Are you guys holding any positions? Are you guys down? What are your thoughts? Are you guys going to cut losses? Are you going to continue to hold? Are you going to buy more? What are your thoughts, and what is your account look like right now with these bear market conditions? Everything is bearish. Everything is bearish. Everything is selling off. And I want you guys to be aware of that. I don't want you guys to lose your money. It's okay to be cash heavy. You don't have to invest every single dollar on the dip. I want you guys to be educated when you make those investment decisions. So, all right. Looks like we had a lot of people here today. Wow. A lot of good people, a lot of good turnouts here. Really enjoyed the live stream today. Very cool, guys. Very cool. We gotta throw an emoji in here. Let's see. Where do we got? We got any trophies? Yeah, we met our goal today. I'd say we met our goal pretty much. I like to aim for $100 a day, but hey, 20 solid. I'll take a 20. Yeah, there we go. Give me some number ones. Some number one fingers. All right, guys. You guys can continue to watch the screen. I will be right back. And hey, we'll leave this running for a little bit. How about that? We'll leave it running for a couple minutes. All right. Bronson, I'm up 60 as of right now on SQQQ. That's awesome, man. That is freaking fantastic. Yeah, I should have held a little bit more, to be honest. I should have held a little more. Dang it. Hey, still cool though, right? I'm glad you're able to make some money. I think I'd be right around that level too, about $50 or so. And it can continue to go up even more. So, good job holding on to that, Bronson. Good job holding longer than I could. And there it goes, pushing up again, which means QQQ is selling off. SQQQ making new highs again at 37.75. That would have been a beautiful area to lock in some profits for sure. Man, beautiful. We're going to be here again tomorrow. We're going to be here again tomorrow doing the same thing. I'll also do a recap video today, guys, for anyone who missed this live stream. But, man, my recaps could be better if I held a little longer and made a little more money. Come on. But $50, $60 in an hour is really good. That is really good. Bronson, I appreciate it. I was about to get out and seen Bank of America report. Bank of America reported and it wasn't as good as expected, so that caused the markets to go down a little more. Is that basically what you're thinking? Yeah. Yeah, Bank of America's not doing so good either. Hey, well, good job. Good trade plan indeed. You had a trade plan, you stuck to it. Man, and I wish I would have held a little longer. Just the way it happens. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad you guys are making some monies. Bronson, if you want, if you can, join our Discord if you're not already. Share your profits with the group in the profits chat. That would be awesome. I could pull that up too right now since we do have some members on the live. This is our Learn to Earn. Okay, first link in the description. Free access. We have our main chat room here. Of course, I update you guys on the most anticipated earnings releases for this month and or for this week. I'm sorry, for this week. If you go all the way down right here, profits chat. We do have profits. There's my 5 winning days in a row. Today will be 6. But we do have other people. Let's see. Carabo, Kairabo made $135 trading options on Friday. Another $121 trading options. Johnny913, he made $600 on BioCell Therapeutics, which is a pre-market momentum stock. Bronson, hey Bronson, you are a member of the Discord, making $39. Let's just call it $40 on a SQQQ position on a options trade. Hey Bronson, let's get together, man. You're making 60 in options. I made 20 in stocks. Maybe we can get on those $100, $200 levels together. How about that? All right, options trader. True Grit, Trading Crowd, Mara, Race, and NQ locking in a bunch of money, over $1,290. Amazing, amazing. So it's not just me making profits, guys. There are people who are finding success. Kristen selling, making over $1,200 on, I want to say, is this Longbridge? So there's definitely people making money, guys. And not just because of me, but they are finding their own success in their own way, which is awesome. Kairobo, another $92 in profit on a MLGO play. And another $117 in profit. I'm not sure exactly which one that is. It might be the same one. So a lot of profits. We have 56 people online right now. I believe we have close to 500, if not like 600 members. So we're very close to 1,000 Discord members. And not only that, guys, our YouTube is popping off as well. We have, let's see, over 7,000 members now on the YouTube channel. Johnny Trades, all about trading, education, and live streams. I showcase my live streams to you here every single day. I've been doing it for literally a full year now. We started live trading and recording it, what was it? March of last year, February of 2024, and we've been doing it every single day since. We have our Learn to Earn lesson library here, which is available to all of you. How to set up a WEBULL platform to start trading is the most popular, almost 2,000 views. And then how to set up a paper trading account if you want to trade with fake money, or at least no monetary risk to you. Learn how to trade with any amount you want to come up with as a paper trading account. This one has almost 1,000 views too, showing you how to set up your Webull to look exactly like mine and how to adjust it and move stuff around. SQQQ is up 10%. It just hit $38 today, guys. Oh my goodness, talk about some FOMO for sure. Anyways, live streams here. We also have recap videos in our video section and popular videos. This one has over 19,000 views. We have some on dividends as well. Benefits of dividend investing. If you're not sure about that, check it out. Over 7,000 views on that video. And how to invest for beginners. Dividend playlist for anyone who's interested in making dividends. Okay. So yeah, check it out. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you guys here more often. And amazing. I can't believe it. You know, you can lock in profits now, but dang, that is a beautiful trade. We sold way, way, way too early, leaving a good $1.50 per share on the table. Bronson, yes sir, you'll have a good day. I'm in the Discord and learn something every day. That's awesome, Bronson. Thank you for sharing that with us. There's always something to learn, and I'm even learning as well with you guys, and that's what's so great about having a community that all want to do the same thing. We're all moving in that same direction together of learning how to be more successful, more profitable, more consistently. You know, I'm on my 6th consecutive day green. I know a red day's coming, but let's make sure that they're far and few, right? If I can do 1 or 2 red days a month, fantastic. But we need to make sure we can run these winners longer. You know, it's going to take us a lot longer to grow our account if we're not letting these winners run longer, right? All right, guys. Well, if that's it here, we are going to go ahead and in the live stream, QQQQ is continuing to sell off, making lower lows. Be very careful here. It can sell off quite substantially more. If anything, go back down to 450, 420, even potentially 400 or 375. Okay, so great day with you all. I appreciate your time. And like always, remember, let's end the year on a green note. And we'll see you all in tomorrow morning's live day trading session. Later, guys, and have a great day.